Okay, here we are. I do this every time. I start and then find something that annoys me on the floor and then not be able to bend down and then start adjusting the screen. Maybe I'll edit that out. I'm not going to be bothered. Anyway, I should ninja. Oh, Shadow Ball and Porygon just outright beats that Pokemon. Is a Porygon lead good here? You'd have to lead Ogre. In which case I can switch in my Groudon. Should I lead Porygon Incin, like, go for like a pretend Trick Room? Because your Calyrex might do something silly like Imprison, or you might taunt with your Sableye. I don't need any of that. Groudon. And then my own Ogre, I think, is decent. Do I bring Dialga here? I don't know if it's really necessary. I've got Groudon Ogre in the back, so I need to make sure I save something. Either Incin or Porygon to deal with that Shedinja in the back. So we will see. Otherwise, if you bring it, you just outright win, don't you? I can't beat it. I'm expecting a taunt here of some kind. I'm down to Max Strike Parting Shot here, I think. And then go out into Ogre. That's reasonable. You might just fake out or taunt my Porygon slot. Gonna Max Strike over here. I'm gonna Parting Shot. I don't think you knock out my Incineroar ever. It doesn't matter if you quash anything. Because I'm slow. You could fake out my Incineroar. That would be somewhat annoying. Did you fake out my Incineroar here? Definitely not. If you fake out Incineroar, you're an idiot. I think that is how we deal with this. He's going to snarl me down, in which case I don't think it matters too much. I can strike, and then I expect you to switch out your Yveltal to a Ghost type, so I'm just going to Ghost type your... I'm going to Phantasm your... what do we call it? Slot. What do you call that thing? Sableye. Fake out. That is good for me. Oblivion Wing, completely pointless. Don't even snarl. That is Assault Vest, if I've ever seen it. That is the least bulky Pokemon I've seen in my entire life. I'm going to bring Ogre out. I'm going to strike here, so I'm definitely faster than that. And you have to start quashing up, don't you? I just Max Strike again into that Yveltal slot just to make sure it goes down afterwards. You're probably Assault Vest. I don't need to quash and then crit Oblivion Wing my Ogre and get too much health back. Let's see how much this does. Yeah, that is definitely Assault Vest. I don't know if you survive the double up here. Would you switch? If you're switching to Calyrex, then I do get a or Shedinja. I'm down to Max Phantasm something. Should I Max Phantasm that? I'm gonna Max Phantasm this and Water Spout, expecting a Shedinja swap. Then I show Max Phantasm then. So then you think, well, then you wonder what you're doing. If you don't switch into Shedinja now, then I don't know when you do. So I'm not gonna Max Ghost your Yveltal slot. I assume you don't have it then. Did you not bring it? You just snarl. I don't think that really matters right now, if I'm honest. I get a Water Spout off. Eject button. Why didn't you... Something's taking a Water Spout in the face. I know it's -1, but still. Your Ogre, maybe? Yeah, that's okay for you, I suppose. What do I expect to happen now? Do you switch back out? And if you do, which slot do you switch out from? I'm going to Max Strike protect my own Ogre. That'll be faster than your Ogre, unless you're Scarf. Do you have Shedinja? I don't think you have Shedinja now. I assume you then have Calyrex. That would be my guess. I've got Groudon Instant in the back. I need to do damage onto this thing, so I'm going to strike that. I'm going to protect for a turn, just in case you thunder me. Back into Sableye, expecting a strike. Lovely jubbly. Okay, now you're going to quash my Ogre and Thunder anyway, so that doesn't matter. Then what do I do? I need to get rid of that Sableye. That's for sure. You've got to be after my Ogre here, because otherwise I just water spout your Sableye. Are you just Max Guard? I think that's fine by me. Do you taunt now? Do you taunt? Because I am down to switch out into Groudon and Trick Room. Oh, I mean, that would be a good play. Are you going to taunt my Porygon here? I think I'm going to go for it. I think I'm going to Trick Room and switch into my own Ogre. I mean my own Groudon. I think that's the right play. If I get Trick Room up, that'll be lovely jubbly. You can Howlstorm my Porygon, you can do whatever you want to my Porygon. You've already wasted one turn of your own Dynamax. Oh, I forgot about... Oh, you switched in last turn. That's so bad for me. I mean, it doesn't matter too much. I'll waste a turn of your Dynamax here. I mean... Your Life Orb. Okay. What do you have in the back again? Yveltal. I am going to go for a Trick Room, and I'm going to swap straight back into Ogre. If you Max Geyser that slot, then so be it. I'll take a reasonable amount of Geysering to the face. If you hit my Porygon slot, then I get the sun back up. Will-O-Wisp means nothing, so you don't have Taunt. So you're expecting this to KO my Porygon. Maybe I could have swapped out Porygon. I don't survive that. That's your last turn of Dynamax. Instinct comes in, and I'll fake out your Ogre and spout. You Max Guarded, then you Geysered, then you Geysered. Yeah. What can your Sableye do here? Quash. I do get a fake out off. So I get a fake. I mean, you're probably going to protect your Ogre, but I don't think it matters too much. I'm down to fake out here and go for a big spout. No doubt you protect your own Ogre. If you don't, that would be great for me. Can I still win this game with a fire? Two things that are weak to Ogre, that's the problem. I'd like to switch your Ogre out, really. And then next turn I could switch in Groudon and then Darkest Lariat. That fake out Sableye made me... Could have sacked Insinn. Protect. I mean, that wasn't the most... How long... Why did it take you so long to protect there? What does your Sableye do? Well, you can't Will-O-Wisp. Incineroar. Water Spell. That should knock out Sableye, shouldn't it? Right. So now what comes in? Your Calyrex or your Yveltal? Yveltal can Snarl, you'll Snarl. Origin Pulse. Origin Pulse doesn't do much to my... I mean, you are Life Orb Origin Pulse, to be fair. Do I just Ice Beam that slot? Switch in Groudon and Ice Beam. Hope that gets the KO. You're gradually ticking yourself out. I don't know if I'd rather see an Origin Pulse or a Water Spout here. You Snarl, obviously. I really need a Ice Beam to KO though. It is super effective. You are going to be Assault Vest though, that's the problem. Origin Pulse that can miss. Oh, why would you miss? Why would you miss? Of course. I mean, that is nothing. Are you really Life Orb on that? That doesn't KO. That is so annoying. Do I double into your Yveltal here? Do you have Shedinja back there? If you do, you bring it in now into that slot. I think I'm down to Heat Crash and Ice Wings. I think you have to switch your Ogre out, don't you? Is my Ogre faster? You have to switch your Ogre out. You're not doing any damage. And I'm going to KO you with this. With the double up at least. Origin Pulse can miss. Why would you miss? So far you've hit them all. You're gradually ticking yourself out. Ice Beam here. That isn't. Maybe I should. Oh, I should have Thunder Punched that slot. So bad. I'm such a bad Pokemon player. I should have Thunder Punched that slot big time. I really should have. I should be able to stall out the Ogre though. I really should. Because you're not doing me any damage. I mean, I've got burn. I mean, if I didn't get the burn, I'd be in a great position. Calyrex. I don't survive the double up. Then you go to +1 attack. I think I'm down to switch Groudon into Incin here. How many turns of Sunlight? That doesn't matter too much, I don't think. If I had Thunder Punch last turn, double into Yveltal, I'd win the game. That's such a misplay. Such a misplay. I'm going to go into Incin, and I'm going to Ice Beam over here. Can you miss an Origin Pulse for once? You've hit 4 now. What are the chances of that? 85, 0.85 times 0.85 times 0.85 times 0.85 so far. Astral. It's not enough to either of these. Get my little... You've hit 6 Origin Pulses! You're crazy! You're crazy! You're gonna hit every single... It's my own fault for misplaying, but still. But still. I mean, I misplayed there. 6 Origin Pulses. 0.85 to the power of 6 is your chance of doing that. If I even survive, even if you miss one on a Groudon or Incineroar, I win the game. 0.85. It's the power of. Well, how do you do the power of? It's a little hat thing. It's a power of 6 equals 38% chance for you to win this game, basically, by hitting every single one. Ah, oh, it's so bad. It was my own silly misplay. It was my own terrible misplay. Why did I double into the Yveltal with a heat crash anyway? What an idiot. What an absolute idiot. It's my own fault. Ah, I should not be still misplaying this many games into Pokemon. That's so annoying. A Thunder Punch would likely KO your Ogre there, and if it didn't, you would tick out to your own Life Orb the following turn. And then it would be a 2v1, with one of them being Incineroar against your Calyrex, and I just win the game. Ah, it's so annoying.